Hey guys, this is Bebe872 and this time we'll talk about the new patch of 13.1c. Now, the biggest changes are very simple. Number one, Misfortune has been nerfed hard. Her damage is around 10 to 15% less. It's much weaker. She no longer one-shots units, and not only does it take her forever to ult, she kills nothing. Maybe one unit at best with 3 damage atomization. So it is no longer recommended to put a Misfortune in any composition. SET is still tanky, but no longer an instant win. They did nerf 4 aces, they nerfed Misfortune, and SET also takes much more longer to ult, reducing his damage output, which is a big limitation. He still is tanky, so he can buy time in the front, but no longer an instant win as he was in the previous patch. And the newly added a unit is Velvet, where Velvet does a lot more damage. So Velvet is actually really strong during stage 2, 3, and 4, but not during stage 5 and afterwards, since Velvet does get countered easily by Fiddlesticks, Sejuani, and Urgato as well too. So these are the changes done to the 4 cost units. And the main direction of how you want to still play is you still want to play into value. Reroll decks are still weak after the previous a patch's nerf to reroll decks where 3 stars have much less damage overall. So you still want to aim after Urgot, you still want to aim after Fiddlesticks. So it's about how you get there. How do you manage your HP and economy to point where you can level 8 or 9, so you can look for 5 costing carries in general. And one of the methods that you can do to hit level 9 is by using Velvet for stage 3, mostly. If you get an early Velvet, you can give her the Hextech Gunblade or maybe Time Resolves, and that by itself should save you a lot of HP. For Velvet comp, you can use any frontline. So Sejuani, Echo, Pranksters, threats like Rammus and Cho'Gath, anything works nowadays. And also recently, I found Undergrounds to be very viable as well too. Now, Undergrounds didn't work in the mech patch because mechs beat everything. So even if Undergrounds got their procs, they still get beaten by mechs anyways. So it was very unfavored for people to build Undergrounds since they can no longer guarantee a comeback. But since the decks are much more versatile now, like you can build the 4 aces, recons, hearts, whatever, going for Undergrounds into having more atomizations or a force of nature by itself is a huge benefit. How you decide what deck to go for after Undergrounds depends on the atomizations. 4 aces or sure shots can be with IE or Last Whisper's damage atomizations. This can also be a Velvet or an Urgot like a carry as well too. Guinsu static atomizations will lead into Kaisa, and blue buff shall lead into a 5-fight Heart deck. So the way that I'm playing the patch right now is that it's really versatile. There's not really any single direction that you can go for. I will be sure to raise top tier meta decks onto the YouTube videos in the future. But mostly I feel like this is a meta where you can play into value, but you can actually use almost everything up until the way. We'll have to see. Thank you guys very much for watching.